Hey everyone, I just wanted to record a little something, actually in hopes to stop myself. I I've been struggling this week. God, it's only Tuesday. Jeez. um, I want to eat. I've been anxious and agitated all day, and all I want to do is eat. It's like my drug of choice, and oh my God, I want it so bad. I had a second helping meal prep meal of soup that I made, beef and barley soup, and toast. And I want more. I want to go eat the whole rest of the pot that I have, but I'm not going to do that. I'm making this video to sort of distract myself and tell myself to stop. With that second helping of soup and toast, I've had 1,600-ish calories today, which is not that much. It's not that bad. I was aiming for 1,200. That's what I allocated out in my meal prepping. I've been fidgety and anxious and antsy all day and just like agitated. So I'm stopping now. One bad meal doesn't mean a bad day. One bad day doesn't equal a bad week. One bad week does not equal a bad month. So I'm stopping now before this turns into a bad day. Even if it did turn into a bad day, tomorrow is a new day. But I'm pretty much just going to go lay in the bed now. I'm going to go lay in my bed because I don't want to get up and go out into the kitchen because I know I'm just going to start grazing and eating. It's not easy. This is not easy. It's not easy. So I'm stopping now. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm going to work hard tomorrow in the gym, and I'm going to do well. It's all going to be fine. I don't know what else to say. God, I feel like I'm like tweaking out or something. Oh, all right. That's all I have to say. I'm stopping. Maybe I'll go out for a walk or something. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go out for a walk. I'll go take Harriet out for a walk. She's just sleeping. Harriet, come here. Come here. Here, right here. Here she is. She wants to go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Huh? Do you? You do? You stinky. Do you need a bath? Should we have a spa day? Do you need a spa day? Come here. Do you need a spa? Come here. Here. Okay. Do you need a spa day? You do? All right. Just stop licking me. Just stop it. Yeah. Let's have a little spa day tomorrow, maybe. All right. We are going out for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you? Hey guys, update from my last video that I made. Instead of okay, so I'm having a lot of anxiety tonight. I feel really crazy. I feel really anxious. I have a lot of like nervous energy. I feel like I could pace around the house. I am antsy and I'm agitated and I'm cranky and I just right? Like I'm just anxious. What I want to do when that happens, and what I usually do, is go lay in my bed. One, partially to hide away from from my anxiety and just lay in the bed and feel invisible. 2 is to keep myself from like eating or doing something that may be like a detrimental behavior to what my goals are and what I'm trying to do. So sometimes I'll just go lay down so I don't eat anymore, or like graze all night, or like find strange combinations of food to eat because I don't have a lot of food in my house for that reason. Today I didn't do that. I'm trying, like I told you, I'm trying to turn around and not be like this anymore and not succumb to my anxiety. So I pushed forward. I had to go run an errand for work that I kind of forgot about. I meant to do it right when I got off of work, but I forgot, and so I ran out to go do it, and it gave me a little bit of time to think. I thought it would give me time to kind of unwind and kind of release some anxiety. I really like to drive, and sometimes driving makes me just... But it didn't help. In fact, I felt worse. God, horrible. But I was thinking about how I don't want to feel the same way tomorrow. I don't want this to build. And what am I going to do? Because this is the start of this could snowball, right? This is the pattern I'm trying to get out of. This is the pattern I'm trying to get out of. So I was like, well, I'm going to go home. I'm going to do my evening routine. I haven't done it yet. That's one thing. I've been really focusing on my eating and going to the gym and staying on track that way. And I've done that really well so far, minus today, which was only eating an extra 400 calories, which isn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. 1,600 calories in a day for someone who's working out a lot is not that bad. What I have been lacking on is my productivity goals. I want to be more productive in my life. So while I was driving home from doing my work thing, I told myself I was going to go home and I was going to do my evening routine, which is a checklist of things to do so I can stay on top of myself, so I don't have to fall behind. And hopefully that will be a way to cope with my anxiety, because at least it won't build. It was really hard to do because, like I said, I don't want to do anything when I'm feeling anxious. But I did my evening routine. Small things like brush my teeth, even though I'm not going to bed. I did it anyway. Again, partially because I was hoping that would stop me from eating. So I kind of cleansed my palate, and that's good. What else did I do? What else is like a small thing? I emptied out my work bag. I took 5 things out of my car. My car's not empty. It's not perfectly cleaned out. My to-do list is not done. I probably could or should do more, but if I can do a few things every night, eventually it will be more maintained and caught up eventually. So it's just like, and I did my eyebrows. I plucked 5 here and I plucked 5 here. It didn't make much of a difference, but eventually, you know what I mean? It'll catch up and it'll even out, and it'll be in maintenance mode versus chopping away at like this big mountain. So for now, I'm just taking little chips out, little chip here, little chip here. I feel like I did something tonight. I don't often feel that way. I don't usually feel like I did something. So I did something, and I fought through my anxiety to do it. I still feel pretty anxious. I feel like my eyes are gonna like pop out of my head because I did some things, and that's good. And now tomorrow I'm off of work, and so I'm gonna do my day off routine and use my productivity plans, my productivity intentions, and my goals to push through the anxiety. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm going to try really hard not to hide from it. I'm not going to lay in the bed all day. I'm going to push through it, even though I feel really anxious. I'm just going to push through it. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning. I'm going to get up early and go to the early class. I'm going to. I'm going to try anyway. And so I'm fighting my anxiety with productivity, because I usually am anxious because I have things to do, and I'm not doing them. So even though I did only a few small things tonight, I did do some things. And I have a big, long list of things to do tomorrow, but I have all day to do it, and that will feel really good. So that's what I'm going to do. Just wanted to, I want to document the struggle, and I want to show that I did it. I'm really thankful to have this outlet and this little platform to push through and try to be a better me. Try to be a better me. Because I don't want to be like this anymore. And the only way to not be like how I am is to change. So I'm going to change, and I did it. I'm satisfied with that. So I'm going to go pace around and continue to be anxious. Maybe I'll go make some tea. Sip on some tea. I could use a hug. I could use a hug. All right. Right? Everything's fine. I have to remind myself of that as well. Everything's fine. I have another piece of business to handle that I'm anxious about. And it's not that hard to do, but it's going to take a little bit of time and effort, and then it'll be over, and it'll be good. So I just have to do it. I did these other things. I did these small things, so I can do a bigger thing, and then that'll make me feel better. So I'm going to go do that now, and I will I'll check in with you guys tomorrow to let you know how I'm feeling. Man, oh, so I sound and feel pathetic. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Because it just feels like everything's horrible. When I'm anxious, it feels like everything's horrible. But everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's the same as it was the last few days. I got some productivity done. I pulled myself together, and I pushed through. So I am showing myself that I can push through, and I can do things even when I'm not feeling great. There you go. I feel like these few weeks are going to be anxiety filled. And that's all right. The only way to get over it is to push through it. I want to push through it. I don't want to settle into it, and I don't want to sink beneath it. I don't want to drown in it. So I'm gonna push through it. I feel like I'm waist deep in like thick mud. The only way out is to just push through. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. God, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to go handle my last piece of business. It's a little bit serious. It's fine. Everybody has business to handle. I can do my business to stay above water. Productivity. I want to be better at productivity. To be better at productivity, I have to be productive. I'm going to go. I was productive a little bit ago. I did my evening routine, and now I'm going to be productive in a big way, which will help alleviate this anxiety. I have to do it. All right, off I go. Thanks for listening. Hey guys, I know that I said I was going to check back in the morning, but I wanted to give a final update for tonight. I'm finally getting ready for bed because the night's over and I did all the things that I needed to do. I did my small checklists that kind of like revved me up. It gave me a little bit of momentum of success. And then just now I finished doing the big thing that I had to do that was really causing me to have a lot of anxiety. And I did it. I didn't put it off until the morning. I didn't put it off until a few more hours. I didn't stay up even later than what I needed to do. I got it done. It was important, and I did it. And I'm proud of myself because I wanted to hide and put it off. But that would have been another thing that would have been an emergency status in a couple of days. But I didn't do it late. I did it right on time. And I did it well, and I faced it even though I was really afraid. It's not important what it was. I don't want to be that person who's like vague booking, right, and not telling you what's wrong. It's not important. The point is that it was causing me a lot of anxiety, as you could see. Maybe, I don't know. I feel better now because I did it. I did it. I did it at the time it needed to be done. I didn't put it off. That's a really big deal for me, especially as of lately. Even just 2 weeks ago, I was putting things off until it came to a head and was an emergency, and I needed to handle it that day, or my life was going to come crumbling down. And I did it right on time, as if I wasn't afraid of it. And so I did it. I really did it. I really, really did it. And now I can go have a good day tomorrow and not a continue to clean up my mess and try to keep it together day. Try to keep it together. I can just have a good day because I'm already together. I did everything that I had to do today. Even the big thing. Oh my God. I did a good job. I'm finally starting to do a good job, and I'm really happy about it. Thank you for being a sounding board. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being somebody who I can. Thank you for being somebody who can give me the little bit of accountability. Like, I don't want to make a video until I can say I did it. I don't want to, I have an idea for kind of a funny little like parody video about how I'm organizing myself, and it's just a kind of a silly little, it's not like funny ha ha ha, but it's just kind of a whatever video. And I want to do it, but I recorded it last night, and it turned out stupid. Like, it's just this kind of a stupid idea anyway, but it's like I couldn't bring myself to do it because I had these other things on my mind, and I knew that this thing was coming, and it was going to be time to do it, and I was going to have to face it. And I didn't feel energized or proud of myself because I was already preparing to put it off. So I'm going to retake that video tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. And I don't have to put out fires tomorrow. Last week when I was off, I had to put out fires. I had to put out fires all day. All day I had to put out fires. And I was dying. I was hating every minute of it. This is just a video of my head. Just my head. I was hating every minute of it. It was painful and uncomfortable and vulnerable, and I had to put myself out there and own up to mistakes that I had made. But I didn't make the same mistakes this week. I'm sure I didn't do it perfect, and I probably could have been better. I probably put it, I did put it off a little bit today. I could have done it earlier. I really could have done it last night. But I did it today. It's not late. It's just fine. It's all right. Everything's all right. And now it really is. Now everything really is all right. And I can have a good day tomorrow. I can be productive. I'm going to do my day off routine tomorrow. I'll show you how that goes. I'll show you a little bit of it at least, because I think I want to make I mean, whatever, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to be productive tomorrow. I'm going to do my day off routine, which helps me be productive. And then I can record a couple fun videos because that's fun for me to do now. And it's a fun thing to do. And having fun is good. It's good to have fun, even if it's just making silly YouTube videos, because this is hopefully going to help me pull my life together. But it can only pull my life together if I do the pulling together. So I did a few things. I did a few things and they were big. Ooh, look! Oh God, I need new clothes. This is like about my grungiest hoodie. I did it. I did the thing I needed to do. My hair is all out of fluff. It's got no fluff left in it because I had it back because I was doing work. And I did it. And now look how happy I can be. I was so anxious. I was on the cusp of having like an anxiety moment. Maybe not an anxiety attack, but an anxiety moment. I was on the cusp of going to hide in bed. But I forced my way through it to get it done because I knew it needed to be done, and I knew I'd feel better if I did it. I know that that's the solution in my head when I'm feeling that way. I know that's the solution. Just do it. Just do it. Just get it done. You'll feel better. But it's so hard to do that when I'm feeling that way. I just feel completely paralyzed by my anxiety. I can't move. I can't get up. I'm laying in the bed. I know, obviously, I'm completely able-bodied, and that's what's so frustrating. That's when I become depressed because of it, because I'm like wasting my life. I'm wasting these days. I had the opportunity to do it, but I wasted it. And I could have done it. I'm perfectly capable of doing these things. I have a body that's able-bodied to get up and do the actions that I have to do. I have a brain in my head that is fully capable of thinking through and processing this information and what needs to be done, and how to plan it and how to accomplish it. There's no reason that I can't do these things outside of my brain that also tricks me into thinking that I can't. And so I had to outthink my own brain, and I had to power through, and I'm really glad that I did. I think that it may continue to be hard for some time. Hopefully in the future, it will start to get easier. But for now, I can't think about that, because for now, I did it. I did what I had to do today. There's no fire. Well, as far as I know, there's no fires tomorrow. I'll handle it if there is, because I'm off of work. Super satisfied with how this evening went. Thank you for being a sounding board. Thank you for listening. I wasn't sure how I was going to handle it all, and I think because I was speaking to you as if you were here, I was speaking to the camera as if I was speaking directly to these people watching me, and I wanted to. I could envision me saying, I'm so anxious, I have some things to do, I guess I should try to go do these few things, and then I can imagine the comments saying, like, you can do it, come on, just do it, just, you can, and I believe in you, and I know it's hard, but you can, or some, you know what I mean, something like that. And I didn't want to read them after I posted the video of me saying, I don't know if I can do it. I wanted to hear that. I wanted to hear that from this second party, you, in the camera, who I don't know. And I don't know who's going to watch it. And I don't know all who's subscribed. And I don't know all who cares. But there's somebody. And it felt good to feel like, even in just my imagination, someone was saying, you can do it. And so I did it. Sometimes I need to be told that, that I can do it, or to just do it. Just do it. And so I wanted to be able to say, okay, I did. So, okay, I did. All right, I'm getting a little redundant as usual. I'm going to cut off here. I'm going to say good night. The head of Katie. I can stand here and feel a little bit more natural, but I don't know how to show anything but just my head. All right. Thanks again. This has been so far a healthy, helpful outlet for me. I am really hoping that I can continue this positive trajectory. Thank you for those who are following along. For new people who are showing up and subscribing and watching, I sees you. For people who have already subscribed, thanks. I sees you too. And I hope you stick around. I hope I don't turn into a train wreck. I hope you're interested in watching someone who's not a train wreck, because I don't want to be a train wreck. I already am a train wreck. I'm trying to turn the train around. So if you're interested in not watching a train wreck, watch me, because I'm working hard to not be a train wreck. Today was going to be a bad day, right? Today was going to be one of those videos. Today was going to be a Chantal and Amberlynn video. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I ate a bunch of food. Oh, I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do. Oh, I just can't do these things. I'm just I just feel so down all the time, and I'm so anxious all the time. And I can't do these things. I'm not strong enough. I can't do it. So I binged and I ate, and everything is out the window. I started slipping. I had an extra portion of soup and bread, but that only put my calories up to around 1,600. That's not that bad. I stopped when I saw stop like this. I stopped myself when I felt myself start to slip. And I made a change. I said, no, I'm not slipping this way. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to force it in the other direction. I'm going to force myself to do stuff off my to-do list. I'm going to force myself to do my evening routine, which is a productive thing. And then I'm going to force myself to do this big thing. And I did. And that feels great. And now I'm going to go lay in my bed. I feel really happy, actually, for the first time today. I've been anxious all day. Knowing I had this big thing I had to do. I did it, and now I'm going to go lay in the bed. I'm going to relax, and it's going to feel good. I'm going to try to go to the early gym class tomorrow. Sometimes I go to the later class, but going to the earlier class is just better. There's no traffic, and I can get it out of the way and feel good. Rambling again. I was supposed to wrap this up earlier. Okay. All right. Thank you. I want to say thank you a lot, because that's how I feel. I feel really grateful because this has been positive for me. I don't think I would be doing as well if I didn't attempt to put myself out on YouTube. And it feels really vulnerable, but it's been working so far. So hopefully it keeps going. All right. Hooray for another hard but successful day. And I didn't cry. All right. See you later, skaters.